You've heard of Telangana's Medicine from Skye initiative. Telangana is the first state to use drones to deliver medicines, vaccines, blood samples, whatnot. But let us understand how these drones will work. And this is a Skye Air Mobility drone which is right in front of me. And I'm being joined by the co-founder. Sir, you will have to explain to us what exactly are the different components of this drone in simple layman terms. How is it going to be delivering the medicines? What about the temperature control? If you could just give us an overview. You're the anchor.
Yeah, thank you. So just to explain, so this is the main structure of the arms. These are the arms, and these are the propellers and the engine. And we have hexagon copter, and these are the two GPS that we use for the drone uses to locate where itself and knows where it's flying and all. And this is the lidar. We use the lidar for obstacle avoidance. If there is anything it detects, it knows to stop and hover around or to land back into the safely. And this system that is here is the one that houses the flight controller unit. This is where basically the brains of the drone is there.
So this is the brains, is it,
yes.
Mr. Swapnik?
Yeah, this is the brains. The power and everything, the batteries are here, and this is the payload box. So if you see here, because we are using vaccines, we're using a special box which has a passive controlling and actual real-time data logger for the temperature. So we're able to monitor.
This is where you'll monitor the temperature.
Yes, yes. So this box will be placed inside the payload box here. Right now it's closed off, but we can remove and it will be placed inside. Okay. So this is where, so it will be housed internally inside. Because it's vaccine, we have a separate box for temperature control. Otherwise, this compartment can be used for any other purposes. And now, this is the landing gear and everything. So
now tell me, what is the maximum payload that your drone can carry, and how far can it fly?
Yeah, so we have the category of drone we are right now using. It has a 5 payload capacity, and we can go for a range of 10 kilometers.
Oh, so you can
up to 5 kgs. Yeah,
up to 5 to 10 kgs.
Yeah, 5 kgs.
Okay.
5 kgs and 10 kilometer range.
10 kilometer range. Okay, and so it takes off from here, and then from here it goes to point B.
Yes.
What happens at point B? Who collects the medicines from there?
Yeah, so it depends on whom we are catering to, and so they will be informed that the drone will be landing at so and so time, and after it's land and it is completely disarmed in the sense it stops, the person over there just has to go open the box, take the payload, whichever payload is being transported, remove it, and then just inform on the radio or on the phone that the mission is done, is closed, and then from where the controls base station is there, they will take over and take the drone to take off again.
Now another aspect I want to ask you about is the temperature. So 3 to 8 degrees is what the temperature is maintained. How is it maintained?
So we have, if you see the passive ice cubes and controllers, a different mechanism. We have a cold chain expert who has designed it and who has verified that we were able to maintain the temperature. We cooled it already before, and there's a data logger that measures the temperature, so we know that the temperature has been maintained, and there's no if you see, there's a temperature probe, and all of these right now, because it's done, they've removed it, but these are all ice packs that passively cool, and it will log that the temperatures are at the right level it needs to be.
So what about the duration?
So duration we can do up to 4 hours. It can maintain the temperature.
So up to 4 hours it can maintain the
Yes,
temperature.
yes.
And this is equipped to handle all kinds of vaccines that are currently available?
Yes, it depends. Yes, if you want a different temperature range for all of them, yes, possible.
And we can equip to go beyond minus degree as well. So like Pfizer vaccine, if you want to keep it minus 15, minus 20, we go for 1 week. So this is equipped for that as well. And it's a real-time monitoring. Upon any temperature breaches, we will get alert. That time we can take contingency action.
So basically, if the temperature drops. You will be getting an alert.
Alerts.
Through an app?
An app. Okay. So in the mobile, we will get the alert as well. And the one of the major reason currently vaccine is getting damaged, and people are not knowing that as well, is because of less than 2 degree, the freezing damage. Even though the conventional ice pack, we have to term it for 45 minutes, thawing is required. Many times people miss that, and the freeze damage is always happening, and it is not visible in the vaccines. So this is the for us, the lower temperature, less than 2 also it will get alert, and more than 8 also it will get alert. And in the mobile itself, we will get the complete data in the real time.
So this is the app that has been developed by Skye Air Mobility itself?
Yes. Skye Air, along with the collaborated with the Bagmo Private Limited, we developed this one for the real-time monitoring and as well the maintenance of cold chain. So upon any breach, it will get alert and they can take contingency action. Like if it is go below 2 degree, then immediately we will get alert and we can reduce the ice pack or change the position, and it will not get wasted at all. That's the main idea. And in the app, always the alert will be coming and the notification.
In terms of manpower, how many people from the back end and at the front line are required to execute an exercise like this?
So right now, for safety reasons, we have 4 people. But in the future, once the trials are all done, we envision that 1 person should be able to handle from the takeoff and the landing side.
Okay, and the routes are predefined. Basically, where do you enter the coordinates, and from there what happens?
So we have a base control station that has laptops that already has the flight planner already installed. So we already know the coordinates pre-planned, right? So all of that is fed into it, and the flight plan is fed, so that all the things are checked and it's programmed into it. And the drone will communicate with the laptop, and all the information will be sent, and the time, the takeoff, and everything will be started from the laptop itself.
Any hurdles that you have encountered so far? There should be some areas that are still challenging for you. What are those areas? What are the pinching points?
Yes, the pinching points for us is that we need communications, right? So there is sometimes there is disturbance, so we have to cater to that. So they are fail-safe already programmed into the drone. In case it loses the connection to the ground control operation, it knows what to do by itself. So there are already pre-programmed rally points, safe points that it needs to land. So if any of these scenarios that envision that the drone realizes by itself that it's not communicating and it's losing out, what it needs parameters, it knows the program that what it needs to do. So automatically at these points it goes land safely.
So basically, come rain, hail or shine, these drones are there at your service. Futuristic, thinking to transform the entire healthcare landscape in country. Very important to do that. Thank you, Mr. Swapnik, for giving us a detailed demonstration of what this entire Skye Air Mobility's drone is going to do. For more such videos, log on to CNN News 18 or news18.com. Signing off with video journalist Venkatesh, Swastika Das for CNN News 18 in Hyderabad.